I think that most people who have religious beliefs are much more interesting than people who just live a drifting life. Living by a total falseness, as I think they are living with their religious views, I can't help admiring them but despising them.
Francis Bacon, one of the most eminent painters of the 20th century, was fascinated by portrayals of the Pope, returning to the theme repeatedly for over 2 decades. Often presenting the pontiff as an unstable, tormented figure, Bacon seems to have found in the Pope a mesmerizing synthesis of tragedy and grandeur, man in all his fallibility. Beginning in 1949 with Head 6, Bacon's papal portraits form the most enduring and momentous series of his career. Study for a Pope I was the first of 6 paintings Bacon made in 1961 in preparation for his career retrospective at the Tate, which opened in the spring of 1962 to extraordinary critical acclaim. The second Pope from this series now resides in the collection of the Vatican in Rome. Particular praise was lavished on the series Study for a Pope 1 to 6, which was hung in sequential order. The Observer noted that these exciting new paintings crown the entire exhibition. The Tate retrospective and the 6 papal portraits that debuted there sealed Bacon's standing as one of the greatest talents of his generation. Bacon found his greatest inspiration in Diego Velázquez,
which I suppose is the one you've used most of all.
Well, I have, and I think most unsuccessfully, because I think it's already so remarkable that there's absolutely really nothing to do about it, but I used it out of obsession.
Bacon's fixation with Velázquez's portrait led him to reinterpret the masterwork more violently for his own time. Bacon rarely painted from life. Instead, he plastered the walls of his studio with images and printed reproductions which served as his source material.
You went to see the Velázquez, the Innocent?
No, I didn't.
You never went?
No. I think another thing was probably a fear of seeing the reality of the Velázquez after my tampering with it. I think of it not only as a very great portrait, but one of the greatest paintings in the world.
Study for a Pope I features the Pope's garments executed in deep shades of crimson, reflecting Bacon's love of the magnificent colour in Velázquez's version. Bacon's representation of Pope Innocent X reflects his reputation, which was marred by charges of nepotism, greed, and vicious oppression of his enemies. The pontiff's moral failings are evoked in his hollow eyes, twisted mouth, and cadaverous head. Just as in Velázquez's original, the menace of this pope is palpable. Study for a Pope I is undeniably fraught with tension, an image of remarkable force and unease. An astonishing painting, it sheds light on the dark intensity of infallible power and stands as an extraordinary example of Bacon's most significant body of work.